Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. In this comic series, Deadpool is going to kill each and every character of the Marvel Universe, including Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Galactus, Thanos, Punisher, each and everyone. I have divided this comic series into 4 parts, and this is the first part. Before proceeding, let me tell you that the event happened in this comic series is not on main Marvel Universe Earth 616 but on another universe Earth 12101. This story begins with Watcher, who is telling us that he keeps on observing infinite number of realities and infinite number of Earths and watched several stories. He tells us that he has seen the destruction of celestial bodies. He has seen both beginning and ending of the universe. Everything comes to end. Some endings are peaceful, which have their new starting, and some endings are full of sadness and chaos. So this story is about starting of the end. Fantastic Four gave recognition to the heroes in the world, and they are the first to get killed. So we see Mr. Fantastic dying in the lap of invisible woman Susan. She tells Reed that everything has been destroyed, even Ben Grimm, however the thing has also become dust. While dying, Reed tells Susan that it is too late now, she must have to hide and warn others too. He also tells her that something has been stolen. Susan keeps on asking him, "Who did this to you? And where are our kids?" On which he replies, "To save them, I have sent them to Negative Zone using portal and destroy the portal." After saying this, Reed Richard dies. If you guys are not familiar, for your information, Negative Zone is a place which has no end. It is an antimatter universe which is different from the real world. And you guys may be surprised to know that the son of Reed Richards, Franklin Richards, is the most powerful superhero of main Marvel universe, but not of this universe. Now back to the story. After the death of Reed Richards, Susan hears a blast nearby and becoming invisible, she departs to see from where this sound came. The jet of the Fantastic Four has dropped on Johnny Storm, aka Human Torch, and here comes the Deadpool. Then Deadpool tells Johnny that I didn't expect you to fight so well, and I am not happy on destroying such a good jet, but for making omelette, some eggs has to be broken. And he cuts down Johnny's throat, whose blood splashes on Susan's invisible body. And Deadpool turns out to know that Susan is standing nearby in invisible form. Deadpool says that it is great to find Susan. And now he wants to know that whether she can fight well like others, but at the same time, Invisible Woman makes full field in the Deadpool's head and tear his face. She doesn't know why Deadpool attacked her family. Susan thinks that maybe an enemy of Fantastic Four has told Deadpool to do so, but it doesn't matter now as Deadpool can't harm anyone because he is dead. But in a couple of seconds, Deadpool feels his soul in the chest of Susan by saying that in so many years of their heroic, they haven't learned that you don't run with Caesar, you don't spit in the wind, and you never turn your back on your dead enemy, especially not one with the healing factor. And then we meet Watcher again, who is telling us that this is how first superhero family of Marvel got killed. But this story doesn't begin from here. If we want to know how this dangerous event started, then we have to go back in time and draw our attentions toward Ravenscroft Asylum. If you don't know, it is the same place where Electro was kept in Amazing Spider-Man 2. It all started when Dr. Benjamin Bratton introduced a treatment to fix and ease the troubled minds. Doctor has also captured many bad guys in that asylum, but he had different plans. A nurse informs the doctor that the people he had called have been arrived. Then we see the X-Men team who are bringing Deadpool tied on a stretcher. Deadpool says jokingly that it is fine you have fooled me, but now unchain me so that I can tie one of you. Then worried about Deadpool, Wolverine says to Professor X that he had got a bad feeling about this. It is true that Wade is not under control, but putting him in asylum is not a good idea, no matter how high profile these doctors are. On which Professor X replies, "No more discussion on this topic will happen. Wade needs help, which we can provide. I hope here Wade can find the care he needs." Then Doctor says to Professor X that our methods are uncommon, but we have fixed many people like Wade Wilson, and Professor X ensures that Deadpool is a special case. And then Deadpool screams that he has a bad experience with the institutes. He is divorced many times. His many checks has bounced and he has burned the Smithsonian Museum, the biggest museum in the world, to the ground. On this statement of Deadpool, Doctor says to Professor X that I understand his condition and I will operate him personally. Afterward, two men bind Deadpool in a tight jacket and bring him to Doctor's office. Doctor sends his staff out and says Deadpool to sit down by saying that they will get to know each other together. While sitting on chair, Deadpool tells Doctor that it's been a long time that he is talking to someone without blood war. Then he asks, from where should I start? Then a voice in his mind says, I was born poor. Not that story again. Then another voice in his mind says, let's start some new story this time. Then Deadpool tells Doctor that he was the daughter of a coal miner and his mother never fed him milk. In fact, the neighborhood ladies didn't take care of him. Deadpool stops to ask Doctor why is he not writing anything. Doctor asks him whether he is a trained assassin who is skilled in every form of fight, whose regenerative power has made him immortal. On this, two voices emerges from Deadpool's mind. First says, I didn't know about being immortal, and second voice says, many of my friends have tried to kill me. Doctor interrupts him and says, no, stop and listen to me. Due to your inability to focus and useless talking, you are a bad fighter. So what Dr. Britton can fix will be fixed by Psychoman. Deadpool replies him, you are wrong. I am a very efficient fighter. Then Doctor tells him, I don't want to fix you, but I will brainwash you and you will join my villain army. And then he triggers Deadpool's mind with advice. So basically, Dr. Britton's mind was occupied by Psychoman and he wants to brainwash Deadpool and other villains to make an army and rule over the universe. Deadpool feels tremendous pain. Even his mind voices were screaming, stop it! Doctor tells Deadpool, my plan is about to be completed and you will do whatever I want. Deadpool screams in such a way that he is trying to push something out of his mind. Suddenly, Deadpool's mind voices vanished and he had a different voice. Hello, wait. Deadpool asked Doctor to check again because things are just started. Deadpool's jacket loosened and he grabbed the Doctor by his throat. Then Doctor's head opened from which Psychoman came out. Immediately, Psychoman orders him to do what he says. Deadpool grabs him and says, sorry, but I want stamp on my release form first. Then Deadpool slams Psychoman many times on the table and Psychoman dies there. Then the new voice in Deadpool's mind applauds him. On asking by Deadpool, the inner voice says, you know me, and let's finish what we have started. Then Deadpool starts burning the asylum. All the prisoners ask him to free them, but Deadpool replies, what I am doing is good for you because what is about to happen is even more dangerous. And then he burns down the whole asylum. Deadpool asks inner voice where the other voices are gone, on which voice says that you don't need them anymore. Then we see Watcher again, who tells us that what Psycho Man wanted maybe happened in other universe and all the heroes would stop him. But in this universe, the circumstances have made a killer awake. But before saying something else, he got a jerk. Actually, what Deadpool had stolen from Mr. Fantastic was a special gun made to kill people like Watcher. Watcher says to Deadpool, I didn't do anything to you, so why you did this and how you can see me? Deadpool replies, I am defected. I see things in such a way that other people don't. Then being asked by his mind, Deadpool asks Watcher whom you are talking to and by saying this, he cuts down Watcher's throat. And then Deadpool says whoever he was talking to should keep their eyes open because they are going to see the world getting destroyed. So this was the first episode of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. In the next video, we will start episode 2 in which Deadpool is going to hunt Avengers. So don't forget to watch the next episode. Drop a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned, stay happy.